day 162 of my accountability to myself, and I appreciate everyone's attention who watches this because today I will go briefly through everything. And this day I would say not an ordinary one, just because I didn't go to the gym. And this is basically the only thing that differentiates this day compared to others. So I woke up at 5:30, which is not bad. Tomorrow I'm gonna wake up probably around 7, I think, because now it's almost 10 p.m. And the reason for that is my dinner. I needed to have my dinner. But so in the morning, when I woke up, I started studying, and I spent 3 hours, 35 minutes studying management. And the problem is that I went through only 2 chapters, and in total I have 9 or 10 chapters to study. I already covered 4 of them. 2 chapters take 3 hours 40 minutes, more or less. I have, roughly speaking, 2 more days to prepare. Tomorrow I have like half of the day, because another part of the day I need to spend for preparation to another exam, and so I don't really have that much time to study. So I will probably need to find some kind of shortcut. And the thing is that I don't really need to try hard to that extent with this with management exam, because I already have about 30% of my grade just for team assignment, and I need to get only about 20 more to pass this exam. And this subject is not hard, like everything, not everything, but I would say most, probably half of the content is pretty straightforward, and you understand just how this concept works. Just, at least for me, it's understandable. And I think in general, if you have some basic understanding or basic knowledge regarding the company, how it works, what are their aims, this and that, you're not gonna be having any problems. There are some not concepts, but definitions that I should know. And so I think I already have enough information to pass this exam, but the problem is that I want to aim higher, because I don't remember I mentioned or not, but on my 3rd year I will be having an exchange program, and it's mandatory. So it's not like you can skip it, or like you decide you want to go abroad or not. No, you are supposed, mandatory, to go abroad and to spend there half of the year. And personally, I really wanna something like probably China, probably Japan, probably America, something that is far away and that is relatively hard to to visit. And it would be really nice to get in one of those universities, because there are, if I'm not mistaken, 110 different options. And I think the ones, aforementioned ones, are the most interesting to me, right? And the problem is that I will be able to choose them only if I will be in the top of the whole ranking, because there will be a ranking, and the higher your grades, the higher you will be in the ranking. And how it basically works: so say there's person number 1 in this ranking, and this person is able to has a right of a first say, or I don't know how to say it, but this person is supposed to choose 5 out of all the universities that are available. And the problem is that those universities, they don't have endless, they don't have yeah, and the what's called, endless places for students, right? So it's limited, and normally those I would say unique some I just want to find such sophisticated word to describe it. So all right, so those just uncommon places for us have pretty high demand, and normally people from the highest rank pick them first, and if you're in the middle of the rank, you are going to be choosing, like, most likely you won't be having access to those universities and you will need to choose something else, something instead. Actually, I don't mind to, I don't know, study, to spend half of my year in Turkey or in French or in France, because for example, especially in France, it would be really nice because I would have an opportunity to start to practice my French, to practice my French for half in a year, which I think would be amazing to actually achieve a decent level. So, but at the same time, it's so boring. Like France, come on, I was there 3 4 times, and the only reason for that is language. But anyways, I've got some time to think about it. I've got some time to, you know, until that moment when I can choose it, because I will be able to do this in about 9 months, if I'm not mistaken. And also, it will be depending on my grades, and that's basically the reason why I want to prepare to this exam so hard, because I want to get a decent grade, you know, because the better grades I have, the better options I will be presented with. So yeah, I spent quite a lot of time in the morning to study. Then I went to get cut my hair. After that, I decided that I want to skateboard. I today didn't go to the gym. I decided that I want to skateboard. And first, I wanted to do that not really far from my home. It's like 10 minutes 10 minutes on foot. But when I came there, I saw that there are so many people, because it's Saturday and people want to spend time outside, right? In addition, it's also a sunny day, which people really adore in Belgium. So I decided to go in a skate park, which was kind of far, but at the same time, it's a decent skate park. It's a huge skate park, and when I came there, I was a bit disappointed because first, I don't really remember how to do most of the tricks, and second, my current weight is 83 kilograms, and it's kind of hard, to jump constantly, to do some those kind of activities, because I already for like my body is not currently adjusted to do that. I don't know how to say it, active activities, because I cannot constantly jump. I'm getting tired so fast, and in addition, I forgot lots of tricks, which took me. I didn't forget, but it really took some time, to um, get adjusted to my skateboard, basically, because it's been a while, and if you don't skateboard for a while, when you return, you already forget something. So it took me a while, and in addition to that, I saw kids like 12, 13 years old, and they can do different slides on the rail, like literally rail about like 4 meters rail, and kids just do different slides on those rails. I cannot do this, all right, because mostly I used to do tricks on flat ground, and also from box or from some stairs, but I've never done tricks on like rails, you know. And when I see this, for me it's like fuck, that's so crazy. Like those kids literally, they they have some kind of potential in skateboarding, I would say, which is really nice. But for me, I felt that my prime is gone. I don't think that I will be able to skateboard better than I did like a year ago or year and a half ago, because I'm not gonna be spending that much time. Because for example, a year ago I could skateboard 3, 4, 5 times a week. Currently it's gonna be once a week top. I don't think I'm gonna skateboard more often, and I'm not sure that I will be able in general to skateboard even once a week, because over the past 6 months I did skateboard like 4 times, which is not really enough to progress. It's barely enough to remember some main tricks, because most of them I cannot really remember. Like I remember how to do them, but I cannot land them because my legs forgot how to, you know, how to flip the board properly. And so after that I returned home being a bit disappointed, because those kids skateboard better than me, and I was so tired, and I wasted maybe 2 hours just lying on my bed and just resting, you know. And I didn't find it as unrational wasting of time, because it always happens after skateboarding. I'm always so tired, and then I need to lie on the bed and, you know, just do nothing for a while. Normally, yeah, it takes from 1 to 2 hours. This time it was 2 hours. And then I went to have my lunch. It was horrible. I decided to eat eggs, but not just eggs themselves. I decided that I need to add some avocado. I hate avocado, alright? But recently I decided to buy avocado because there's something that would be nice for my organism, you know. But I hate avocado. I cannot tolerate it. I literally, when I eat avocado, I feel that I'm about to vomit. It's always gives me, you know, goosebumps, and this disgusting feeling when you actually want just to get rid of this food from your mouth. So it was really hard to eat those eggs with avocado, because I decided to fry those eggs and I added avocado, and then I tried to eat this and it was horrible. I'm not gonna do this again. And it took me 4 days to eat one avocado. Every time I was about to suicide rather than eating that avocado, but still I survived somehow. And the problem is that I have one more avocado, and it's so expensive. 2 avocados cost 4 euros. What the fuck? And it's horrible. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna be eating second avocado. Alright, yeah, it's something that I figured out, because I thought, alright, it's not that bad as tomatoes, because tomatoes I cannot even smell them. It's literally the only thing that I cannot tolerate at all. Like it's impossible. If literally if I start eating tomato, I will vomit 100%. And with avocado, I can more or less relate it if I drink constantly water and if I'm trying to, how it's called, to transfer food from my mouth into my stomach. I don't know how to say it. But yeah, horrible experience. Yeah, and after that, I spent 55 minutes studying banking and finance because in 2 days I have exam banking and finance, and tomorrow I have the last day to prepare. But the good news are that I'm kind of prepared for that exam. I know pretty much everything. I just need to revise, and that's why one chapter doesn't really take that much time. It depends on chapter, but normally it's less than 1 hour, and I have 4 more chapters to go through. So tomorrow in the morning, I will try to go through everything. Then I will go to the gym, and then I'm gonna return, and then I'm gonna study management. Yes, because on Monday first I have exam, and then there's one event that I'm supposed to attend, and I'm kind of reluctant because I don't know what to expect. I need to go to another city. It's gonna take about 1 hour 20 to get there, but I'm supposed to do it definitely because it must be a nice event. Now it must be a nice event where I hope I will be able to meet some people, interesting people, and also certain people will be. So there will be a couple of speakers, which also must be nice. I hope. But I will see. So in total today I spent 4 hours 30 minutes for studying, which is not really bad, and mostly it's tied with skateboarding because it took a lot of time today, half of my day, and it's almost 10 p.m. Probably it's already 10 p.m. because I've been recording this video for almost 20 minutes. So yeah, that's probably it. I think I put something in my notes, but I don't remember what, and probably if I mention about it, so tomorrow, because now I'm supposed to go to sleep. Alright, that's it. That's pretty much everything for today. Nothing special. The only thing I didn't go to the gym. It's really special. It's the first time over the past almost 50 days, probably 40, 50 days, more or less. Alright, I appreciate everyone's attention who watched this, special to this moment. I don't know if someone watched it, but anyways, this self-accountability will be conducted for 78 days more. And then I will see. Alright, so without being said, see you in the next one.